In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at coordinating conjunctions. In a second lesson for this unit, we'll be looking at subordinating conjunctions. Here are some basics about conjunctions. Conjunctions are used to combine two words, phrases, or clauses. There are two types of conjunctions. There are coordinating conjunctions, koordinierende Konjunktionen, and subordinating conjunctions, oder unterordnete Konjunktionen. Coordinating conjunctions are a little bit easier, and that's why we start with them. Again, coordinating conjunctions are used to connect two words, phrases, or clauses. And the addition of a coordinating conjunction does not affect word order. You already know many of the coordinating conjunctions, if not all of them. Here they are. Und, sondern, oder, denn, and aber. And I like to remember those with you, soda, und, sondern, oder, denn, aber. You, soda, using those first letters. Now let's look at each of those coordinating conjunctions, starting with the conjunction aber. I might have these two separate sentences. Ich möchte ins Kino gehen. Ich habe keine Zeit. So I would like to go to the movies. I have no time. If we put those together with aber, we can get a more complex sentence. Ich möchte ins Kino gehen, aber ich habe keine Zeit. I would like to go to the movies, but I don't have any time. Ein zweites Beispiel. Muss seine Hausaufgaben machen. Hat sein Heft in der Schule vergessen. So he has to do his homework. He forgot his notebook at school. I want to make that into one more complex sentence using aber. Muss seine Hausaufgaben machen, aber hat sein Heft in der Schule vergessen. The important thing to remember about aber is that it does require a comma between the two clauses. You'll notice I have my first clause, muss seine Hausaufgaben machen, comma, aber hat sein Heft in der Schule vergessen. Our second coordinating conjunction is denn. We might have two standalone sentences. Meine Schwester wird den Film nicht sehen. Sie mag Komödien nicht. My sister doesn't want to watch the movie. She doesn't like comedies. We're going to put those together with denn and get Meine Schwester wird den Film nicht sehen, denn sie mag Komödien nicht. My sister doesn't want to see the movie because she doesn't like comedies. Ein zweites Beispiel. Ich esse diese Kartoffeln nicht. Sie sind nicht gekocht. I am not eating these potatoes. They aren't cooked. Making a more complex sentence. Ich esse diese Kartoffeln nicht, denn sie sind nicht gekocht. So I'm not eating these potatoes because they are not cooked. As with aber, denn requires a comma. I have my first clause, ich esse diese Kartoffeln nicht, comma, denn sie sind nicht gekocht. The third coordinating conjunction is oder, another one that you should recognize from German 1 and German 2. I might have these two sentences. Gehst du in die Stadt? Bleibst du zu Hause? Why not put them together? Gehst du in die Stadt oder bleibst du zu Hause? So, are you going into the city or are you staying home? Ein zweites Beispiel. Meine Mutter bäckt Keksen, sie bäckt einen Kuchen. I could put those two thoughts together. Meine Mutter bäckt Keksen oder sie bäckt einen Kuchen. And in this sentence, you could actually get rid of the sie and bäckt in that second sentence and have meine Mutter bäckt Keksen oder einen Kuchen. Since it's the same subject and verb, I don't even need sie bäckt in the second part of the sentence. You'll notice with oder, we do not have a comma when we connect our two clauses. Our fourth coordinating conjunction that is probably new to you is sondern. Sondern is a way to say but but it is a but rather, and it is used if something has been negated using either nicht or kein in the first clause. Zum Beispiel: Ich gehe nicht in die Schule heute. Ich werde Fernsehen. I am not going to school today. I will watch television. If I connect those two thoughts, because I had negation with nicht in the first clause, I get, ich gehe nicht in die Schule heute, sondern ich werde Fernsehen. So, I am not going to school today, but rather, I'm going to watch television. Ein zweites Beispiel. Lernt kein Spanisch, lernt Deutsch. I have negation in my first clause, so I connect those with sondern. Lernt kein Spanisch, sondern lernt Deutsch. You'll notice again, as with aber and und, I have a comma here. Lernt kein Spanisch, comma, sondern lernt Deutsch. Does require a comma when we use sondern. And our final coordinating conjunction is und. Wilhelm bekommt viele Geschenke zum Geburtstag. Bekommt auch etwas Geld. We can connect those two thoughts of Wilhelm is getting a lot of presents for his birthday. He's getting a lot of money too. To Wilhelm bekommt viele Geschenke zum Geburtstag und bekommt etwas Geld. Ein zweites Beispiel. Ich mache Schnitzel zum Abendessen. Ich bereite Sauerkraut auch zu. I can connect those two thoughts. I'm making schnitzel for dinner. I'm preparing sauerkraut. Also, to ich mache Schnitzel zum Abendessen und ich bereite Sauerkraut auch zu. Und is another one that you have seen since German 1. Those are all the notes on the coordinating conjunctions. The subordinating conjunctions are a little more complicated, and I will go over the notes on those in an upcoming video. Danke, tschüss!